Hello everyone, Carol from Carol's Vintage Treasures, and I have another What Sold video. This is what sold for me June 9th through the 16th. I had 11 sales on Etsy, one on Poshmark for a total of 12 sales. I'll go ahead and show you what sold for me. First thing that I sold was on Poshmark. It is this Beach Riot swimsuit cover-up. I got this in a FabFitFun box. It was brand new with tags. It sold for $118. I tried to sell it for over a year and could not. So I took an order. I took an offer for $28 for it. Still pretty good, I think. Still a pretty good sale. I'm not sure how much I paid for it in the box though. But I would rather take a lower offer and move it along at this point than just have it sitting here taking up space. So we will move on to Etsy. First thing I sold was this little golden book about cats. It was from 1994. It sold for $6.39. I've been selling quite a few golden books lately, so that's good. Next thing it sold was this it was a brown glass canister with a silver rooster lid, and it was I put it as Country Kitchen. I bought 3 of these at a Goodwill for $2 each of various sizes. This is the second one that I've sold. So $19.19 is very good, I think, for a $2 investment. Next thing that sold was this ceramic fruit basket. It was Italian and it sold for $34.39. It was very pretty. Found this at a Goodwill and went ahead and listed it, and it sold for $34.39. There's some marking on the bottom that says made in Italy and a little bit closer up of it. But that was a really good sale. I was happy with that. Next thing that sold, I found a whole bunch of these caricatures in baggies at Goodwill in frames. And I've just been taking them out of the frames and selling them this way. It's been working pretty well for me. I can offer them at a lower shipping rate so they move quicker. This one was Bob Dylan, and it sold for $15.99. I got Elvis, I got Bo Diddley, I got a lot of different, excuse me, Rolling Stones, a lot of different ones, and they're really cool pictures. So that was nice. Next thing that sold was this Brownie Girl Scout handbook. I haven't had this for very long. It sold very quickly for $15.99. It was from 1986. It was in pretty good condition. It didn't have any writing in it or anything. So that was a good buy, good sale there. I try to get as many pictures of the inside of books as I can. So that way people can get a better idea of the quality of the book, especially vintage items, because sometimes they have some wear and you need to point that out before people buy them. Next thing was this ring. It was either acrylic or lucite. Sold for $12.79. I got a bunch of these in a Shop Goodwill lot of rings. And I've been selling them little by little. They did have a little bit of wear on them. But overall, very pretty ring. I always put the sizer in there so they could see what it shows its size is. But $12.79 is pretty good. Next thing that sold was a Partridge Family album. This was a vinyl album, sold for $11.19. had this for a while. So, and I just take pictures of both sides of the cover and then the record itself so they can see what kind of condition it's in. I also, any damage that's on there, I will take a close-up of so they can see that. I try to be as transparent as possible on my listings so that way you don't have a lot of problems when the customer gets the item and sees that there's some damage or wear on it. Next thing that sold was this little bud vase. It was a pottery brown bud vase, kind of earth tone. Had a really beautiful glaze on it, and it sold for $15.99. It was kind of a small one, but it was very beautiful. It was 5 inches tall. So went ahead and sold that. I don't think it had a marking on the bottom or anything. It was just a really pretty little pottery piece. Next thing that sold was this Yahtzee game. It was from 1978, and it had all the cards and all the, it had an extra little shaker in there. It had a bunch of stuff in there. So $22.39 for that one. And same thing with this. I take a picture of everything so they can see. It had some staining on the bottom. But still, in overall good condition as far as the parts and everything. It had all the dice. It had all the instruction booklets and the scorecards. So that was pretty good. Next thing that sold was this Grumpy Coffee Cup. I've had this for a little while. It sold for $22.39. It said Dean of Mean, Home of the Bad Mood Dudes on it. Grumpy is a good seller for me, so when I see Grumpy, I usually pick it up. So, and this is the final thing that sold. It was another lucite ring. This one was white with black instead of the black with white. So, really pretty. Just take a picture of all the sides of it, and then I take the background out. I love that background remover that I use. Now I'm in a blank on what it's called. Photo room? I'm not sure. Anyway, I've talked about it before. I love it. I absolutely love it because it takes the backgrounds out so well. It makes the picture look a lot nicer and crisper, I think. So that's going to be all of my sales for the week. I have a vintage Goodwill haul coming up next. So stay tuned for that, and I'll be right over on the couch with it. Hey everyone, have a haul for you. I went by Goodwill after I went to the post office and just picked up a few things I thought I would show you. Still not picking up a whole lot because I am trying to get rid of my older stuff. But I found a few things, and here comes Holly. You want to come up, baby? You want to come up and say hi? Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. Holly is my dog if you're new to the channel. She is a black lab, and sometimes she makes an appearance. A lot of times she doesn't, though. Like today, she's laying down over there. She really doesn't want to. All right, I found a pill container case. These usually sell pretty well for me. And it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Got morning, night, evening pictures on it. So that was $2.49. We'll see how that does. I did pretty well with the last one I sold, so we already have breakage. Oh boy. I don't know if I can fix this or not. It looks like somebody did try to fix it. There's a lot of glue in there. This was a music box. I don't think I can sell it now, but I will see. $4.49. I forgot my paper. I asked the cashier if she had any paper. She's like, no, we haven't had paper in a long time. Look at all that glue. I don't know, this may become part of my collection. That's usually what happens with my little army of misfits. If I don't, oh my goodness. This was so cute too. It did play music. I'm not going to wind it up right now because little puppy and a kitten on top. But I'll put that in my pile to try to fix up, and I might keep it, I might sell it, I don't know. But she's like, newspaper? We haven't had newspaper in a long time. I got this little trinket box. It was $3.49. A little heart shaped. Let me see if I can get this off and I can show it to you better. Oh man. The tape. All right, well, that's a little better. There are roses on there, a little heart-shaped box. It says, Boutique of Love, You Light Up My Life. So it's a music box, and it plays You Light Up My Life. I've been doing pretty well with music boxes, so I decided to give these two a try. But this one will be okay. It's just got the little don't want to get in trouble, so I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it does work. It's very nice. And I got it's going to keep going. I got a tin with a M&M on it. I thought it was cute. $1.49 for that. M&M things can do pretty well. I don't know about, this is obviously a yellow peanut M&M, but we'll see. $1.49. I thought it was worth a try. I got this over in the artwork. It's a cross stitch. My house was clean last week. Sorry you missed it. I thought it was funny. It's $2.49. It's got kind of a nice frame on it. I might just leave it in the frame, sell it that way. Sometimes I'll take them out of the frame to kind of help with the cost of postage. But I think that will be fine. I got a couple of movies that were sealed. That's the only way I'll buy them now. Annie. It was $1.29. This was my oldest daughter's favorite movie. I don't know how many times I took her to the theater to see that, but she loved it. And then Anne Frank, $1.29. It does have some tears in the plastic, but it's still sealed. So we will see. And last thing I got, I hope it's not broken. It was over in the furniture. It's a little pottery vase like that. I thought it was kind of unusual with this glaze on it. It was $4.49. The thing that sold me, let's see if I can get it out of here. There's a little tag on the inside. Well, it says $30 and it says Carol on it. And like, it was meant to be. So, well, I'll look this up and see what it's all about and get it listed. But I think I'll do pretty well with that. But see, it must have came from a maybe a booth or something. But there's my name. But it looks interesting. It's got some pretty colors. It looked to be in good shape, so we'll see how it does. Still see what it's all about, but that's all I got. I didn't get too much. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to build my nest egg back up because Holly's surgery and a few little things I've had going on have kind of depleted it. So I'm not spending money unless I have to. And I'm trying to buy things I know that will sell kind of quickly, so they're not sitting around. I have a lot of long tail items in my Etsy shop that are just kind of sitting there, so I need to move those along and, you know, just keep on. I'm trying to get my sea legs back from being in the hospital. Vertigo is no joke. I don't know if any of you have had it, but I was in bed for 4 days before I went to the hospital, and my blood pressure was up in the 200s when they came and got me. Yeah, I went by ambulance, and it was pretty scary, but they ruled out a stroke. They ruled out my heart, which was good. So now I just have to be on blood pressure medication and do physical therapy for the vertigo. It's not a quarter as bad as it was. So I'm just doing those exercises 3 times a day that they told me to do at the hospital. And it's going to be fine, I think. I have to get better care of myself. I guess we all get these little lessons in life when we're not taking care of ourselves. I know I do. I kind of hit a wall and that tells me I better slow down and take care of myself. So that is what I'm trying to do. I've been doing the bare minimum here that I need to do, getting my shipments out, getting some listings up here and there. But it's got to be all about me, I guess, taking care of me. My beautiful, wonderful daughter took Holly for a couple of days. That really helped me out a lot. And knowing she was in good hands, that helped me. And she's doing good. I'm doing good. Back on the road to recovery, and just gotta listen to my body, I guess. My body is telling me, slow down, take better care of yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's all we all can do, right? So that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed the what sold video and the haul. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please make sure you comment and subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. So if you would subscribe, it would really mean a lot to me. And that's it. We're just going to keep on keeping on. And I guess I will see you next week. I'll even be better. Watch. So that's it for this week. And I'm going to have a haul on Friday. I'm trying to do hauls on Fridays. I'll have a haul of some sort. I might do another jewelry one. I'm not sure yet. But make sure you subscribe to find out. And comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the haul. Let me know what your favorite item was. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.